how Bear Grylls just like pees on his feet and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
just
of
say
course.
Bear Grylls pees in his own butthole to keep warm?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, does he like pour it in a cup and then pour it in, or does he like? Is there like trajectory?
No.
Jump
on
shot.
it?
It's a jump shot.
Oh right,
does,
like
like,
the like
You
the
guys,
like.
okay, so I'm playing Smash Bros, right? And so you know how like when Sonic jumps in the air, he the spinny roll flip thing. He does that while peeing, and
I was-
he just scoops it up with his asshole.
I was thinking like the Kim Kardashian like magazine cover where
With
she's
the
popping the
champagne?
champagne on her butt, but he's just peeing in a certain trajectory.
He's just got like high pressure tubing.
No,
No,
he
'cause he's
pops
got
a
it-
cork on his weenie and it goes further.
All right,
Because it fills up.
welcome to the Bear Grylls podcast.
Welcome to
The
the
Bear
Pea
Grylls
Butt
podcast.
welcome to the Pea
Bear
Butt
Ass
podcast.
podcast.
Oh yeah,
Episode-
welcome to the Bear Ass.
Episode 16. We
Wow,
can
that's how
officially
old I am.
drive.
Oh
The podcast can officially drive on its own. What did
Yeah.
it go to Zed?
No, it didn't go to driver's ed yet, so it's gonna have to wait till it's 18 to take the test. But
No, we could pay like $1,000 for it to take some stupid ass rinky-dink class and learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Oh man.
all right. Well, I'm Max.
I'm Donnie, now with new microphones, so now I sound sexier.
I'm Lucas with same microphone because I'm already sexy as I am.
I'm
Yeah.
Andy without a pop filter.
Ooh,
It actually
hate to
didn't
see
pop
it.
that bad.
Alex
Oh,
is
Yeah.
oh, that's good. But
I'm a big creaky ass wipe.
the other good one is how I don't have my shot on either. I can just like tap my stand a whole bunch and it'll just come right through.
Yeah, thanks. Do that. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
You bet.
Don't.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay, idiot.
Okay,
Oh my
retardo.
So I realized we didn't like mention Christmas or anything in the last one, which was annoying because that's the one that
Merry
came
Christmas,
out. But now it's
everybody.
right after Christmas, even though it's a week after Christmas. And
Yeah. And
It's
this
awful.
one, this is the one where we talk about the Honda days.
Hey guys, this will be the Kwanzaa podcast.
Kwanzaa is
Yes,
currently
yes.
happening.
Kwanzaa started today, right?
Yeah, it started
Yes, it
today.
did.
Yeah, I was at a second Christmas celebration today with my family, and someone said, "Yeah, Christmas starts today." And my cousin goes, "Yeah, it's not a real holiday." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just some guy in jail who wanted to get out of like doing work, so we just made a fake holiday." And I was
Not-
like,
Pretty sure that
what?"
pretty sure it doesn't work like that because like
No, it's not.
real people celebrate it. Like I know Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted about. Speaking of Twitter, I have a new Twitter.
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
Wow, great transition, buddy.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was
I
gonna.
wasn't even thinking about that. I was just I said the word Twitter, and I should probably talk about how I have a new fucking Twitter
Yeah.
because I said the fuck word and the kill word in the same sentence, and Twitter.
I think it was the
suspended
kill
me.
word that got you. I don't think it was the fuck word.
Well, I'm sorry, but my friend said that Mario Kart Wii was the worst Mario Kart, and I replied saying I will fucking kill you, and then Twitter instantly suspended me.
No, it wasn't about the
10
fucker
minutes.
kill. It was
No,
about that
Donnie.
Twitter just really likes Mario Kart.
All right, Donnie.
No, they
question:
Yeah,
When you try to appeal your ban, what you should have done is you should email them back and then just email them. I will fucking kill you.
no, because then I'll get swatted by Twitter.
So, all right, I have no idea from this. What we do
We all make Twitters
is-
then say the F word
is-
and the kill
is
word.
we get a bunch of Raspberry Pis, right? We put like Twitter bots on them with like this special AI things to like learn, and we call it Donnie off. We see which account gets banned first for saying the kill word.
It was
like-
within 15 minutes, I think, that I got banned.
Like, did someone? No one. Must
No,
have
it was
reported
auto. It was auto.
It was auto. Okay.
That's why I was so like that was the weird part too. Like my friend that I was replying to didn't even see the tweet he said. It was that quick.
We could all bet on each of those bot accounts you're saying. It could be like horse racing, but but bot
Horse.
racing.
Yeah, buddy. No, let me look at my screenshots. Let me find
I'm
it.
just so surprised that it happened so quickly. Because literally,
Yeah.
like, John tweeted Mario Kart Wii sucks, and you were like, I will fucking kill you. And then 15 minutes later, you're banned.
11 minutes.
11
Took
minutes
11
later.
minutes. I tweeted at 6:17 p.m. and I got the email at 6:28 p.m.
And then
good.
immediately, you appeal it because you're just like, excuse me, no.
It's a joke.
And then
Can't make funnies
the
on
next
Twitter.
the next morning, it was completely gone, and there's
No,
no
it was that
chance of
night.
getting it
It was
back.
completely gone. No, it was that next morning.
Yeah, it was the next
Yeah.
morning.
Well, yeah, because I remember you responded to us or an oi. You were like, "Oh, rip Twitter,"
Yeah.
and then we're like, "What?" And you're like, "Oh, I just
And-
got suspended. I'll try to appeal it." And then like a couple hours later, you're like, "All right, rip."
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
morning, I woke up to a message of you saying, "Yeah, my Twitter's completely gone."
Yeah, and so then, let's see. Then that night, I made a new Twitter, and they instantly detected. They're like, "Hey, so we've detected that you broke.
You
the
said the
rules,
fuck word.
that you did something bad in your previous life. This is the Indian caste system. So we're gonna put you on
Donnie, you're now
$12.
the untouchables.
Yeah. And so it's like we're gonna put you on 12-hour lockdown, and you can't do anything except DM your current followers, who my only follower at the time was Max.
Yeah.
Well, and it was funny because we were all like tweeting about you. But
Yeah, you
couldn't
were
even
tweeting, you were
respond or like it.
subtweeting my situation, and you didn't even tag me.
What? There was no one to tag.
I know. I just
No,
love
he did.
tweeting.
No, Max tagged
Max
you. He
did.
said,
Max
yeah,
I
did.
did.
your
I
new
wanted to get in on.
Lucas just said that you're airing your grievances.
Yeah, I wanted to make a 2-for-1 big funny.
Yeah, so now my pinned tweet on Twitter, what does it say? It says, "Remember, kids, Twitter is a Christian website, so please do not swear or say the kill word on my profile. Thanks."
Donnie, you should make your banner a picture of your tweet that says "I'll fuck."
No, because my
and
Twitter
then,
banner.
and then the appeal message or whatever.
No, because my Twitter banner has to be the picture of Nick Cage as a cat that says "fuck yeah."
I don't know why. I remember when we first found that, we lost our shit.
That's because it was like middle school when I was obsessed with goddamn Nick the Cage.
We used to Photoshop pictures of you onto pictures of Nick Cage.
Yeah.
I replied to your pinned tweet just saying, "Can I talk shit about Mario Kart Wii?" Which
Max, I like how you edited my profile picture too with the tear.
Yeah.
No, okay. The second I started following people too, people were either texting me or tweeting at me, going, "What the hell happened?"
Yeah, because all of a sudden they're just being followed by you again.
Twitter
Yeah.
has a pee fetish and didn't like count very much.
Dude, I wish I had a pee fetish.
Yeah, I
Get
yeah,
one.
it's so sad. You have to
Buy one.
start Twitter over in 2019.
I had that
basically.
account since middle school.
Yeah,
And
then
it's
I
just
never
gone.
said the fuck kill word. But now
I just-
times change, old man.
immediately when you sent the screenshot of that, I immediately just looked up maps on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I was like, these are actual pedophiles actually trying to talk to kids
but
and
did they say
do
the
harm.
fuck or kill word?
But no, they didn't say the fuck or kill word.
Yes,
So tell me
there
what's
are-
wrong
they're
with
fine.
There are
that. That's right.
maps are rampant on Twitter. People post naked pictures of themselves.
You
Like there's
don't
just
get
full
it.
nudity.
Well,
People
that's
just
just
post
Twitter.
full porn, like drawings and stuff. You
Yeah.
know how much that's shown up on like
Yeah,
from
but
all
Twitter's
the gay
just
porn. No,
Twitter's
from
just
like,
okay with
drawing
that, which is
accounts.
I think is a
Animators,
good thing for them because
you're saying-
like
Yeah,
People
it's not Tumblr.
yeah, it's not Tumblr.
Well-
You can show female presenting nipple on Twitter.
So here's a question: If I made a Kurt Cobain like parody account and said, "Yo, I'm gonna kill myself at this date," but make it obviously the past date, will they ban it?
Yes.
It depends, because you're not threatening somebody else.
I mean,
Because that was my thing, is they were like, "Oh, you're threatening people. Fuck you."
you should. They've threatened you. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna delete your crap." That's a threat.
They didn't. They didn't
should've said
threaten it. They did it, Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
There was no, "Hey, we're
Well,
gonna
Donnie,
do this."
You know what? You better rejoice. Just kill John. Show him that you are the real deal.
When I go back to
It
school,
wasn't
I'll
a threat, it was a promise.
Yeah.
kill him.
No, fuck
You
you.
just gotta kill him.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just gonna kill.
Yeah. The goddamn Twitter. I've loved Twitter for so long. And now it's over. It's back again. but not like
You
it
guys,
used to be.
Tumblr's over.
No.
Tumblr's been over.
Yeah, but now they're officially over.
I could never get into Tumblr.
I tried it
I
for a
never-
little bit because I wanted to post art stuff, and then I realized Instagram's.
I never understood how Tumblr worked. Like
I don't
It's
understand
basically
how it-
someone posts something funny, and it's basically all just retweeting. It's
yeah,
like
it's a bunch of like
just-
SJWs who would comment like, "LOL, this is funny," and some like,
yeah,
"That's
but
not
I couldn't.
funny.
I
My
couldn't
kid
even
died
see
today."
any comments.
Like,
I never like like the
Yeah.
screenshots of Tumblr that you see like on Facebook that are just like
Yes.
funny little comments. I literally have never seen any comments like that. Like I don't know
it's
what
because
that
they're
page
once
is.
in a blue moon, Max, and it's just people scavenging the internet trying to find the good shit.
I know. I'm just like I don't even see like comments. Like there's never anybody own words. It was only like just the retweets of pictures or gifs and stuff. So I was like,
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
I know what
just-
you mean. Yeah, you look in the comment, it always like what is it, reblogged? It was like blank reblog, blank reblog, blank reblog, like
Exactly.
the whole way down. You
Yeah.
couldn't actually see comments.
It's
Yeah.
an entire gross daisy chain. Yeah, it never always works. Everyone else always gets credit for it. Is what happens. There'll be somebody posting. It's like
those-
Facebook
I was just
basically.
about to say,
With
it's like
someone,
those shitty Facebook things. You click it, and it's just people tagging other people in the comments.
it's,
like,
it's
wow,
just someone who
really
posted it with a "This is definitely me when I'm driving" thing before, and then they get
Again,
the credit.
with that cringe group I'm in, that's like they don't know what real cringe is. Somebody reposted something that was a so the video itself had a caption when it was originally posted on Twitter, and then someone posted it with like the big black bars, and then someone posted it on their own Facebook page, and then somebody shared it into the group, so it was a 4th generation post. And like I was like, this is so stupid. Why is this a thing?
I hate it.
Like it's so dumb. Like just if you want to share it into the group, just like click to the original one and then share it. Like you don't have to share it from your friend's one that also shared
Yeah.
it from Unilad, which copied it from this person. You know, it's so stupid.
9 gag.
Don't boy, they
that
put
game.
the credit to it in the comments that no one reads. It's
You mean ifunny.co? That's the best.
no
one.
ifunny.gov. It's fine.
I always like seeing those pictures that have been
I don't
shared
think
on
it's
so much.
fine.
They have an iFunny watermark.
I see an ifunny watermark, and it's Mo with a shotgun.
Well,
from The
we
Simpsons.
have a Discord bot that can add ifunny watermarks to any image, which is great.
I found a Photoshop plugin. Someone posted it the other day, and it's a Photoshop plugin that finds watermarks like 9gag and iFunny and just removes them.
I was gonna say, and removes the post from the internet because fuck 9
Just
gag and
deletes
iPhone.
the computer or deletes the file off your computer.
Deletes the website.
Gotcha.
I wish.
Deletus fetus.
Donnie, why are you sending us memes on Instagram during the
Yeah.
podcast?
Let's read
know.
off. Let's read off this one. Hold on. Oh, he just sent one right now.
I've sent some good. Okay, these are some good ass memes.
Okay,
Oh, I
this
saw- I
one.
saw
That's,
this one.
Oh yeah, one of these is from the shitpost spot, so it's good.
Yeah. They're just I just saw multiple big Chungus memes back to back.
Yeah, those
I
are.
saw-
I
I saw a few images of people unboxing a copy of Big Chungus for PS4 on Christmas, which was great. And
So
I was
nice
like,
of
damn, I
you.
wish I had that
Yes.
idea.
Yeah, I would have. I want to just like 2 or 3 years from now, I'm just gonna mail Alex a copy of Big Chungus.
Please do.
Give him
I will.
Raven Rabbits, but like Photoshop all of them really fat.
you see, Chungus used to be an entire other little joke on its own, where it was a funny word, and then even further than that, it was a mix of Chungo and Scrungus. So it was the dog and the cat. However, now it's devolved, and I hate it because it's a mainstream shit instead of just the big funny Chungus word.
Man, I'm a Chungus hipster.
Listen, all right.
Lucas, can you get like a pin or a hat or something that says "I liked Chungus before it was cool"?
I'm going to draw it right now. Even then, the fat bugs was a thing before it was. Ugh.
Okay, so this is a. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but it was a post on a subreddit that's pretty funny. But it's about some guy who his least favorite game, like of all time, is Brink. So every single year for Christmas,
Brink
his
182.
friend gives him a copy of Brink. And so he has He has like 7 copies of Brink and a Brink official game guide, and he has it for like multiple consoles. And someone's like, "Hey, you know what you should do next year? You should get him a game he really wants." Because the friend showed up in the comments, he's like, "You should get him a game he really wants." Like for everything, he'll be so psyched. He'll open it up and see a fucking Brink disc. Or you do
The
everything.
box is something he wants.
Right?
That's
Or you
so
do
good.
everything, like reprint the disc top so it looks like the game too, and he puts it in the console and it just has the Brink logo comes up.
See, I would have said what he does is he just gets it for the wrong console, get it for something that the guy doesn't own.
Well, he does. He has it for like Xbox 360 and PS3.
Well, no, but I'm saying like the friend.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
like the friend, so like you go back to your friend and you just buy him, like you know, like fucking Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis or some shit.
Get him like GoldenEye 64, and he opens it. He's like, "I've always wanted this game." Oh, fuck you.
Most people have an N64 somewhere.
Yeah, I know I do
Emulator,
still.
that's it. I never actually had one.
Yeah, I never.
I didn't
had
I
have
had a
one until I
PS1.
bought one in
Gamer.
high school.
Yeah, my
I'm
family never
gamers, I
had
think.
one.
Nope.
You have the cool ass one, Alex. You have the ice blue one.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also
Yeah.
because like I'm guessing you guys got that like when your brother was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have the OG Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have
I
a few. I have a
think-
few old Game Boys, but I don't have the N64.
Yeah, I have a couple Game Boys.
They just had my sisters just had the handheld stuff.
Yeah.
Not real
My
games.
sister's Game Boy has a bunch of like accessories. Like it has a magnifying glass. It's like you put it over the screen
Yep.
and it magnifies it.
I had one of those. It also had a light in it, so then because it didn't
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
backlight.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we had the backlit version.
Yeah, you guys had the SPs, right?
Yeah, we had the SPs.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like the
those.
original
Yeah,
Game Boy,
no.
they had a thing. It was a
Yeah.
magnifier for it. That
Yeah,
had
it
a
had a
Yeah.
light because it
so
wasn't
that way you
backlit,
didn't
yeah.
have to when you're playing in the on long car rides at night. You didn't have to play by the goddamn street
Yeah,
lamps.
yeah, that's what I had that on my Game Boy Advance. It
I
was
remember
great. There was
seeing videos of
Yeah.
people modding the old
dongle.
ones to add little backlights.
Oh
which was
yeah,
cool.
I'd love to do projects like that someday.
And you could like, there's people that overclocked him to see that how he plugged it into a board and he was just cranking the potentiometer and just overclocking it. He's playing Mario at like 10 times speed. Because back then, since they were basically just all had the same speed, you could just make a game based off the speed of the processor and it wouldn't matter. Since everyone had the same Game Boy. So you could overclock and win the games by playing them faster.
Yeah, because it's all about basically tick speed, and if your processor can go
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, so you could just crank it and
I
bomb.
wonder what's the max land speed of a tick.
Honestly,
Google
they're
it.
pretty fast on like
They're goddamn
crimes.
tanks.
Those
Have
things
I
are-
ever told you guys that I had a
they're-
tick on my dick?
I happened to me once. Not a good
Yeah.
time. It's
Tick,
scary.
lick, 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 lick.
Honestly, I want to get like
On my dick.
I want to get 1,000-ton hydraulic press that's only purpose is crushing ticks.
So it was kind of fucked up. It was annoying because
It was
I,
on your dick.
It went inside. I know. That's the
no
worst.
no no, I was
You know, that was the other kid in our high school.
I was at school. It was like eighth grade. I was in VR's class, and I remember feeling something weird in my pants, and we'd gone outside, and I was like, why the fuck is like my crotch itchy? This is so uncomfortable.
Max, are you sure it wasn't puberty?
No,
I was
no,
gonna
no.
say, sure it wasn't crabs.
No, I'm
the
100%
Pinot
sure.
was growing real time.
So I was like, this is like really like uncomfortable. So when I came home that day, I went to take a piss, and like it passed, like it whatever. I went to take a piss, and all of a sudden I just feel something like on the underside of my wiener.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I was like, oh God, what is this? So I finished peeing because obviously I can't stop in the middle of peeing. And I just look
You have no
like just
willpower?
like just like look under there, and I'm just like, oh Jesus fuck, and I started freaking out, and then I peeled it off, and it was a scary moment.
Yeah.
I could only I had a friend goes by Johnny O. He's older, but anyway, he had one that like actually like burrowed itself into his nutsack.
Oh, no.
And so
Well, there was the
like
kid
the
who
head
was-
was like in, so he had to like really rip it out. It's pretty bad.
Well, there was the kid who was he's in Andy and I's sister's grade. He's 2 years younger than us. who got the tick that went in his goddamn urethra, and his mom had to pull it out with tweezers or something.
Tick
Love
tick.
it.
I remember you got him for Spoon Game, and you were running around. You went tick tick.
That's
trying to
right.
find him.
When we played Assassin in high school with spoons.
Yeah, spoons. The
I can't
best
believe the
thing.
teachers didn't care.
Dude,
It's
fucking
spoon.
okay. No, they care.
Yeah.
They did care a little bit.
When I
But-
went and disrupted that one teacher's classroom, chasing the kid around the room for 5 to 10 minutes.
No, but can you talk about how Lucas fucking killed me immediately?
Yeah.
That was funny. I remember that. I remember you messaged me that night, Lucas. Like when the targets came out, you go, I have Max and I don't know what to do. I don't want him to hate me, please.
Please, oh God, oh fuck.
Yeah, we used to always meet in the library before classes start, and I walk in, and then like you're allowed to start like at a certain time or whatever, and as soon as that time hit, Lucas just goes, "I'm sorry," and just hits me with a spoon on the shoulder, and I was like, "Oh fuck you!"
I was a bitch.
And then
Now I don't care.
And the way I got out was in it was at the end of the day in band, and I was just sitting there. Wasn't even the end of the day. I don't know. It was in band. I just remember I saw
Might have been
Taylor
during a
just
lunch
walking
period.
towards me, and I was just like, I was like, my fate has come. Like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah,
and I
that's,
really am sick and tired of this game.
that's what annoyed me about that game was like even if you figured out who had you, there was nothing you could do. You just had to like
Yeah.
avoid them. Remember the
It's
girl?
got
something we
remember
said,
when
Yeah,
I
if
remember when you got punched
saw
in the
them-
face?
Yeah, remember when I got punched by that tiny
Oh
little chick?
yeah.
She literally like grabbed me by the like I just walked up to her, tapped her on the shoulder, and she literally grabbed me by the shirt and just instantly clocked me in the face, and I was like, "Why?"
That's if it's entirely your fault for choosing
Yeah.
for having.
Yeah, that was like one of the rules they should have done. Is that like if you see them and you point out that they're doing it,
It's
it
like
doesn't
knifey
count.
spoony, but with just spoons.
Of course, yeah. Oh, so I don't know. It just made me remind of it. So it
Australia
reminded me-
sucks.
So we got a new version of Monopoly for Christmas this year.
Yeah, I was good. I meant
Or
to
they-
ask you about that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Because-
called Cheaters Edition.
Okay, what's his face? Chase got that as well, and I didn't know what it was. My little
So
cousin for
It's fun as
context.
fuck. So the whole purpose is literally to cheat and get away with it.
Yeah, my mom was like,
So-
I don't like that title. I don't like. I was like, shut the fuck up. You're so weird.
So basically, it's also not a standard size board. So there's extra stuff that makes it different. So even if you're good at normal Monopoly, it's different because the board, instead of being a 10 by 10 board, it's a 9 by 9 board. And some properties have special things. Like one of them, I think it's Vermont Avenue, which is one of the light blue ones on the first side, comes
Yep.
with a hotel already on it.
But it's overrun with cockroaches.
No, it's just a hotel.
Oh,
And then there's certain things like if you're in jail, only one person could be in jail. So if someone else gets sent to jail, you get taken out of jail. And then like the railroads can't buy them, but when you hit it, it teleports you to the next railroad. But basically, there's 5 cheat cards in the middle, and you have like a backlog of them too. And so throughout the game, you have to try to cheat, like do whatever's on that card. And if you succeed and the next person starts their roll, so like you can cheat anytime, doesn't matter whose turn. So if you cheat and then the next person after the current player rolls and no one notices you, you say, "Hey, I cheated, by the way. This is what I did." You flip the card over, you see what your reward is. Usually it's like keep what you did and do this too.
So like
Um,
by cheat, you mean like if you roll a 6, you just like cheekily move 7 or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of them. So there's like one of them is if you're in jail. So when you're in jail, you have to wear this little handcuff thing that's connected to the board.
Okay, yeah, I saw
I
that.
saw that in
Yeah.
the
I
box.
saw that on your mom's picture on Facebook, and that's
So
what got me
one of the
wondering.
cheats is when you're in jail, if you take off the handcuff, you just get to go out of jail for free if no one notices. Another one is if you don't, but if you do get noticed, you have to put the handcuff back on. And I think your roll gets restarted. So you have to roll for 3 doubles again or pay to get out. Another one is don't pay someone's rent. So if no one notices that you're on that square and you don't pay rent, then and you get away with it, you just take the property. It's yours.
Oh, really? That's kind of
Yeah.
fucked.
And so whenever
I
you do a
figured like
cheat,
maybe
you
like
just
if they
take
don't
the
ask for
card
the rent,
off.
you don't have
Crazy.
to pay it, but don't take their property. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's-
And but of course if you get caught, you have to pay them like double. But then there's certain things like if someone wrongfully accuses you, they have to pay you money. And whenever a cheat's done, you just put it back in the deck and you get a new cheat. So there's like a bunch of them. And then the community chests and the chances are like super cool. Like I got one that was
Free
advance to
Palestine.
go and collect $400. The first person to question you has to pay you $100. And I was like, this is fantastic. So you just go and someone's like, what are you doing? You're like, gotcha. And you show them the card and you get money.
So
Like, it's
speaking of Monopoly,
Cool.
I saw this game because my little cousin came over today, and he also brought Monopoly Junior, and I fucking
Heck yeah.
destroyed him.
Dude, Monopoly Junior.
Well,
I-
Max,
And
you
then I
don't
played
think are
Monopoly
classified as
Junior.
It was yeah, I just absolutely destroyed a 7-year-old.
Is Monopoly
and my
Junior
older
like
sister
Showed him
5
what
by
a
5?
real
Junior.
game rival.
Can we talk about, or I shouldn't say, can we talk about? I noticed at the fact, I just the fact. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm on crack. Anyway.
Yeah.
That long section of Andy talking made me really realize that he doesn't have a pop filter right now. I could
Yeah.
really hear the P's. Anyway,
Peter Pepper picked up
wait, what's the difference
Peter
with Monopoly
Pepper.
Junior, Max?
It's like
Sorry,
a
what?
smaller board.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
like a
difference?
smaller board, and there's only $1 bills.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, we played with my girlfriend's little sister
Which-
once. It was a frozen version.
The oh my gosh, mouth work.
Holy
The
crap.
the $1 bills really make sense for kids because like they're just learning how to do basic ass
Yeah.
math. So to like throw in $20 bills, $100 bills, $500 bills is a little bit much. But
It
like
makes
when
sense.
it's like, oh, you owe me, like, oh, it's like I have a double and they're both $3 spaces. How much do you owe me? So then they have to like either count 3 twice or multiply it by 2 if they can do that.
Yeah, and I think I don't remember. Do you put hotels in? Isn't it like just hotels or something?
Yeah, you
Or is
can't
there
you can't
no
like
property?
upgrade it. It's just a little chip that has like a little cartoon picture of your token. That's what they're called, right?
Our playing
little
piece, I don't know.
yeah, the play piece. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like a little picture of that, and you just put that on there, and
Okay.
and that's how it works. And then it's just you own that space, and then if you own the 2 next to each other, then you collect for both of them, so it's
I
double.
was gonna say, and isn't there only one set of cards? Like, isn't it not community chest and chance? Isn't it like just community chest or whatever it's called in that
yeah,
version?
it's just there's only chance cards.
Only chance. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's just
I mean,
four,
that's, like, a
four
cool
chance
concept.
spaces. Well, it's just to dumb it down for kids to play, hence junior,
Well, yeah, no, exactly. I just think it's a cool concept. Like, they get to teach kids how to tear their families apart and spend way too many Saturdays consecutively playing the same game.
Dude, I love Monopoly. My dad and I love Monopoly.
I've never really
like
I've
fun
never
games.
played like a full on game of Monopoly
Well-
as like a fully grown understanding what
I
I'm
played
doing
good. I
person.
played-
Whenever we do it, it lasts for like multiple days.
I think it was like one of my last nights at college. I went over, my friend like texted me. She's like, "Hey, you want to come over and play Monopoly?" So like, cause like her
Is that
roommate
code
had
for
left, like-
something?
yeah, totally. But I went over and like a bunch of us
She's
played
gonna put
Monopoly,
her
and I just
shoe
fucking
in her
lost so
dinosaur.
goddamn hard. Like she just kept buying up all the properties from everybody, and it was
Oh yeah,
terrible.
and that's another one about this. It's a lot shorter. Once every property is bought and everyone goes through go again, the game's over and whoever has most money wins. So
Huh.
it's
Okay.
like it's only a couple hours. No, but like the last big game of Monopoly we
So
played.
you don't have
was
to
in
wait for like
Iceland.
the stagnant what's the word?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just, like, the grossness
Yeah.
of like another 3 days of playing dragging on because 2
Yeah.
people have $1 billion from bankrupting
Yeah.
the other 2
I mean,
people.
that's what we did when we were in Iceland and we stayed with our friends. We played Icelandic version, and we were playing for like 2 or 3 days.
So wait, where does the mustard go on the Monopoly board then?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Because you said
There wasn't, but there was street
It-
names. None of us could pronounce the street names, which is why it was fun because we were just like, because they don't speak anything that like makes sense.
Rick and Morty Monopoly has literally nothing changed to it except they named the hotels Flungle Flumps or whatever the fuck. And it's really No, that's literally it. That literally everything's the same, but then instead of you go to jail, it's your lay epic atheist and go to jail.
I
Can
have
we make okay buddy retard Monopoly?
Yes, please.
And so it's like for Go, it's like you peed and farted and shit, lose $200.
Pay 200 child support.
We'll make it.
she took the fucking kids.
You committed tax fraud and the IRS caught you. Go to jail.
That's Nintendo Monopoly.
You
with
failed
Yoshi.
to report your premium Snapchat to the IRS. Pay $300.
No, or you reported one and you get $300 from the IRS. We need to make
This is a good idea.
No, that's it. Not even Monopoly, just
The last
retarded.
board, the last one is just called Fungort, and it's a picture of Alex's face.
Yes,
I have
Really?
I have
What's happening?
I have Belkin Monopoly.
Did your dad make a custom board or something?
No, it's Belkin Electronics.
Oh, they
Within
made a Monopoly.
Yeah, so it was never like for sale or anything. Just within the Belkin Electronics company, they made a Monopoly board to give out to like their employees or whatever, and somehow my dad got a hold of it. And it's I think it's in my closet with the rest of our board games, but it's Belkin Monopoly. It's great.
So for $130, you can make your own Monopoly board from Hasbro.
All right. Is there any restrictions on the images? Because we could just make like gay porn Monopoly.
No,
it could
I
just be
don't-
like
I don't
different
gotta make a
dicks as the
Fungort one.
picture.
Gotchi Monopoly.
Gotchi. Guys, I didn't listen to that song on Christmas.
I'll be happy when Gotchi dies.
It's never gonna
porn
die. Max. That's
Dude,
Monopoly.
not-
Billy,
that's-
okay,
that's
the guy
like
who Gotchi
saying-
like is invented off of Billy Harrington did
Billy
die last year.
Harrington. He did. Rest in peace to a
Rest in
young
peace.
G.
I remember it was all over like Twitter and stuff, but nowhere else. Like you didn't see it on Reddit, you didn't see it on like.
Yeah.
You saw it a little bit on Facebook, but more like shit posting groups as opposed to actual Facebook.
Yeah.
The good shit post, the good Facebook group.
Aren't you in a Facebook group that's dying, Donnie?
Which one? Oh no, the Facebook page that Lucas and I follow. BNB, Big N-word bird.
Big N-word bird. We're not allowed to
It's the
say
legendary shit posting.
he's just an Aussie cunt who says a bunch of dumb shit. And that it's really
No, it's fine.
Yeah, he's so and the picture's just Tommy Wiseau in a tuxedo.
yeah. Forget what his background is. I think it's just something about like China or Imperial China.
It's
Good.
part of the legendary shit posting. It's like communist propaganda.
Yeah.
But it's like I'll just read some posts. Fucking love scorched almonds, eh? Who texted old hoes a nice Christmas message today in hopes of getting a holiday pork?
Is there a way we can play Monopoly online with each other? Because if there is, we need to get that, and we
Yeah.
need to do it.
Yeah.
Jamaicans are banned in
Can you do it in
2019.
Tabletop Simulator? You might be able to in Tabletop Simulator.
I don't know,
Wait,
you
you're
look
Jewish
that up right now while
on
we're doing this, and
Christmas?
we'll figure it out. Because that would be a good thing to do, and you could even put it out.
You know,
That'd
I
be
bet you
fun.
could because Tabletop Simulator is only $10.
Yeah.
Create games. Yeah, you can create your own game.
Yeah, but that's way too
All
much effort.
race. Sorry, this is another BNB.
Included games.
All races coming together on Christmas to put our differences aside and gift each other new women-beating implements.
Scratching the absolute fuck out of my nutsack with 2 C's. Got a big titty mommy goth GF lads, feeling pretty chuffed.
Hi, I'm Steve-O, and this is listening to post Peter Gabriel era Genesis.
NWA, N-words with autism. I made out with every girl in the world.
So yes, you can play Monopoly on Tabletop Simulator. Honestly, it's on sale right now for $10. Tabletop
Am I-
Simulator.
I'll buy it tomorrow.
Because I don't know.
It's
I mean,
on sale. What's the normal price?
$20.
25. Oh, 20.
And it's 10
So,
right
like, I don't-
now. We should. I'll
Yeah.
get it.
Like my roommate really likes it because he'll play like D&D on it or whatever. And
Yeah,
so
so he plays D&D on it.
and so I don't know. Tabletop Simulator is pretty cool. I didn't buy it before, but
I heard it was
If-
pretty good.
See,
Yeah.
that'd be fun doing Oi gaming videos, like a series of us playing Monopoly. I feel like that'd be a good shit
I'd
post
love
time.
to do
I think
that.
we should do it.
Thing.
We can also buy a 4-pack of Tabletop Simulator for 30 bucks.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if
Do
we
it.
want to like.
I'll pitch in.
Anyway, fingering, but you just put one finger in her and slowly bounce it around her like around her pussy like the Windows XP screensaver.
Oh,
Dudes will literally spam hate speech on their Facebook to get all to feel when no GF in the winter months. LMAO, go date your little internet Nazi.
Just referred to Red Dead Redemption 2 as Red 2 Redemption to my younger, or no, sorry, I just referred RDR2 as Red 2 Redemption to my younger cousin. He's having a fucking fit about it. Holy fuck, I get why parents call video games Nintendo Cube 460s. None of that big. Anyway,
No, it's on an Australian. That's all.
yeah.
Fellas, if she laughs and says you're the worst, then you're officially getting the green light to murder that pussy.
Hey guys, you know how I randomly have flashbacks to the existence of tech and the power of juju? You know exactly
Oh my
what
god,
I'm
I
talking
forgot about that
too.
show. I forgot about that show. That
You
show
know how I
is
randomly bring it up, right?
You know, okay, that show that
There was
show
the show that was
looked
based
like
from the
it
video
was-
games.
Yeah, it literally
And Patrick
the,
Warburton was in both of them.
Patrick Warburton voicing the guy who woke Tech up by
Hey,
making him
Tech.
smell his feet.
the whole thing just looked like a video game cutscene the entire time.
Well,
That's because it basically was.
I
All I
see.
remember is that they played like the chief played like the butt harp or some bullshit. No, it's sorry, not the butt harp. I looked it up. It's the buttar. It's like a sitar but for your asshole. I just remember an episode wrong. Anyway, BNB posted about it. He said, attacking the power of Juju, except he casts a spell to make his dick hard as fuck.
that has nothing to. There doesn't need to be any inclusion of Tech. There could just be a wizard, but specifically Tech and the power of Juju. It's
Dude,
like,
I
oh,
don't
this
care
is
because
big
I
dick energy.
randomly it's like you know how like Vietnam flashbacks happen? I have those
Oh,
but
right,
with
right,
the
yeah.
existence of Tack and the power of Juju. Because I like all of a sudden I just get a picture in my head of the goddamn chief playing the buttar, and I was like, I will never forget watching that as a kid and being like, what the actual fuck is happening here? Okay, like Attack of the Power of Juju is one of those things like I thought it didn't really exist for like a solid 2 to 3 hours because I refused to look it up because I was terrified. You know?
There's some
World Bridge
shows that like
Sunfire.
were only on for like a little bit and you're just like, wait, was that a real thing
Like,
or
what
did
was
I
it? The
is that
Butt
a
Ugly
fever
Martians?
dream?
You guys ever see the Butt Ugly Martians?
That sounds
Oh, yeah.
familiar.
Yeah,
Butt
Alex
Ugly
knows.
Martians.
Ugly Martians?
Oh,
Oh,
that
never
is
seen
like
I
rat
got
fuck
all of
Martian.
those. I've
I
seen
think I got
those.
like a popsicle of one of the fucking Martian heads.
I remember I had like a goddamn I had like a McDonald's toy or something of those.
Wait, Alex, is it like this? Is it like the SpongeBob popsicles where the eyes are
Yeah,
gumballs?
fucking gumballs. Yeah.
I have
Fucking whole head looks
I've-
like a goddamn gumball.
I have
I
never
watched the-
heard of Butt
Max,
Ugly
there's
Martians.
the image of
There
them.
they are.
Oh my, what is that?
The
The
fucking
butt
butt ugly.
I was expecting them to have like butts on their
Yeah.
foreheads, honestly.
No, they just
rat
But they're
fuck ugly.
just
they just
ugly.
looked so freaking ugly that you wish they were butts.
That's
like
great.
they really did create some of the ugliest things I've ever seen. Genuinely.
I love it. I love everything
I
about
watched
I've
the
never
I
looked
watched
into
the new Spider-Man movie recently, and it was really good. And they made an entire reference to that when they were giving the backstory. Like, and I have a subpar popsicle that just showed one like half melted with the two gumball eyes, horribly misplaced. It's a really fucking good movie. If you guys ever
Every-
want.
I want to
What,
see it,
Eddie
but
Burback-
I have no one to go to like the movie theater with.
I'll see it again with you.
Guys, let's go to Oi.
Eddie Burback has seen
Oi
it 4
movie
times in a
reviews.
week. I
Boy,
just saw
movie
on Twitter.
kiss.
Wait, what did you say? Alex? Okay.
That's what you say?
Hmm?
You said words. Who said words?
Honestly,
Sonny did.
I feel like
He said
we're
something about
all
Twitter.
Pretty into movies. That'd be pretty fun. Do like an Oi movie cast like once a month or something.
A
be
one
like a,
movie
like,
cast where we go and we pirate movies
Yeah.
via live streaming them from our phones.
Yeah, it'd be like a Mystery
We
Science Theater
Facebook
except with no
but you know what I
robots.
mean.
arrested.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
once-
want
like
I don't want
once
to
a
pay
month
for a
we do
ticket
it.
to Spider-Verse. So Lucas, you go see it again and FaceTime me, okay?
Alright, I'll gladly see it again, Max. I'm not fucking joking.
Lucas,
Wait,
what we'll
but
do
aren't
is
you
we'll
in New
cut out
Jersey
your
or some
eye
shit?
and replace
Where are
it with
you?
a camera.
I can cut my eye out and then put a robot in there.
Yeah.
Put
So
a
are you-
Roomba in there and tape a camera to it.
Are you in the correct state now, Lucas?
Yeah,
What?
he's home.
In
Hey.
Mexico? Yeah.
Hey, you don't talk shit about Philly, alright? Or New
Yeah,
Jersey.
don't talk shit about New Jersey. It's not like
Because
they're not
everyone
allowed to
else
keep their own
does,
gas.
alright?
I just didn't know you were back. I thought you were gone.
He came back.
Dude, I'll go
I'm
see it.
back
Let's go
in the
see it.
car.
When do
Yeah,
you want
Go
to
to
see it?
Wawa's.
I'll see it.
I
One-
went to a Wawa.
I like how we're literally
Yes.
recording a podcast, but we're just making plans for tomorrow. Great.
All this podcast is us just shooting the shit for an
Guys,
hour.
whoever
I know.
wants to go
Just
to Wawa
saying.
with us tomorrow, leave a like in the comments below.
Leaving
All right,
like
guys,
in the
meet us in Conway a week ago, and we'll watch it with you.
Check the description to see if we actually end up going to do anything.
yeah.
Plot twist, probably not.
Speaking of doing something, I'm looking back at topics and shit, and so I put something in that reminded me, obviously, to do it. So I was reading the top posts of all time from Shower Thoughts, and this one made me think.
Okay.
How is it that we've had a celebrity named Weird Al since the 70s? And he's had never had any like sexual misconduct allegations or anything.
Because he's too.
And
good
his
of a
name's
guy.
Weird. His name is Weird Al, though.
Weird doesn't mean weird Uncle Touchy. It just means weird.
No, but
Like
like
Donnie, you ever heard of Little Uzi? He doesn't shoot mini Uzis.
no, his just wiener is just small, like a small Uzi.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just thought that was funny to think about.
It's true though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's never
Dude,
like done.
Weird Al. I don't know. I've only ever heard good things about Weird Al. Like people have been like when they meet him,
He's someone I've respected for a long time.
Here's musicians.
And you know what's always like the biggest like I can't even think of what it is. Like the most wholesome thing is the relationship between Weird Al and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
How Michael Jackson wanted him to do parodies and would always be like, "Please do parodies of my songs." And
Yeah.
then Michael Jackson tried to get other artists to let Weird Al do parodies of their songs.
Well,
Why
here's
would
the
you
thing.
say
found
no?
Michael Jackson
At this
from
point,
Weird Al.
At this point, Weird Al can do whatever he wants because no one's gonna say no. Like imagine
Yeah.
if Weird Al asked you if he could do a parody of your song, you'd be like, "Fuck
Well,
yes, that's amazing."
And that's the thing.
Dope.
Okay.
I found Michael Jackson from Weird Al. I saw Eat It and then found Beat It.
Here's the thing, though. Weird
sucks.
Al, his only musical training is like 3 years worth of accordion lessons that he stopped at age 12. And he graduated high school at age 16, valedictorian of his class.
What?
Dude, I love Weird Al.
He's vegan.
His
And
dad's
Christian.
also a polka musician, I believe.
His dad's not the one you're thinking of, though.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah.
But
Weird
I'm
dog.
pretty sure he is. So like
He-
it's like
I
in
think-
it's like in his blood.
Yeah, his dad. I think his dad at least like did like like a little bit of polka. No, when he signed his son up for accordion lessons, his dad said like, "Well, I figure another Yankovic should be a polka artist." You-
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but you said polka, and it reminds me of one of my favorite facts of all time is how like heavy metal blast beats originates from polka. That makes me so happy.
They should.
Wow. What? Why?
No, it's
Explain
because
that, Andy.
no, so it's true. So it was an old
No, guys, it's true. I swear.
No, guys,
please don't
it's
look
true.
it up.
I swear to God.
Okay, so
Just
it
don't
Guys,
was
just
Google
don't look it up. You have to find it.
polka. It was an old polka rhythm. That was the thing they used to do. I'm pretty sure it was Craig that taught me this. But it was like that's something they do in polka when they play drums. They go like like boop bop boop bop boop bop boop, right? So they alternate cymbal and bass at the same time with snare drum, right?
Mhm.
Like if you think of a polka, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
It's just like do da, and a blast beat's just that really fast.
So a blast beat is just an oompa rhythm, but at 200 beats per
That's
minute.
literally all it is. Yeah,
That's-
blast beat's literally just snare as usually
I can never hear that the
standard
same
version.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna fuck me up next time I listen to metal in your car, Andy.
Instead, you just hear like
I just hear freaking the Pennsylvania polka.
Yeah.
I don't want her. You can have her. She's too fat for me. Oh, she's too
Hey.
fat for me. She's too fat for me. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
best polka. That's the best polka.
That's the Yankovic.
I don't think I can
made
even
up.
find that like on
The
YouTube.
video.
Yeah.
The video where it's just a bunch of pictures of fat women. I remember you sending that.
It's so good. All right, Donnie, your cue.
Oh yeah, Q. Music and stuff. Speaking of Weird Al, just listen to some Weird Al. I'm personally partial to his album, Running with Scissors. Love that album. The Saga Begins. It's a great album because Weird Al, the dude makes some good ass music. Like he makes everything funny. There's Germs, there's Polka Power. He's always got polka in there. There's the Grapefruit Diet, which is a great one. What else do we got in there? The Weird Al show theme. That's when he had his own like show thing. Oh, I saw Weird Al in The Naked Gun. He's in that movie, and he used to take people on dates to that movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the Hot Ones interview.
Yeah, I
That's-
knew that
that's
before, but
hilarious.
it's still really funny.
That's so funny though. Like,
Yeah,
imagine making a cameo in a movie and then walking into a movie theater with an unsuspecting person, and then they're
well,
like,
and
"Oh, you're on screen."
the thing is too is it's like towards the beginning of the movie too. It's in the 20 minutes, like, and it's the main character of The Naked Gun, who's like a famous like police officer, gets off a plane, and like everyone's there like doing for an interview, and they're like, oh, cheering, and then they're like, he's like, wow, thank you, like I'm really proud of my work and what I've done, and they go, no, Weird Al's on the plane, and then there's Weird Al getting off the plane waving at everybody. It's really funny.
That's such a
Good.
good movie. It's such a dumb movie, but it's so good.
It's so funny though. Like it's on the same level of Airplane and stuff, where it's just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Airplane is one of my
It's
favorite
this-
movies. It's
yeah.
so good.
It's the same exact level of
like
stupidity.
when they say I practice safe sex, and then they both wear full body condoms and have sex.
My favorite line from Airplane is still like, "How do you like your coffee? Black, like my men." it's like an 11-year-old girl.
My
and
favorite
then the
part of
and then the
Airplane
little boy
is-
who's like trying to like be cutesy just like looks away like, what the fuck.
That's
My
a
fa-
good movie where it's a mix of like sex humor, but isn't just one of those like scary movie kind of. Oh look, they said the fuck word, the sex word. It's just there and it works well. Like
If-
it's just- you're gonna say no.
My favorite part of Airplane is the end of the movie when they're like watching the autopilot and like his autopilot waifu take off, and they're like, I just love that. I'm like, he has a
yeah, and
he
she has
a
to
waifu.
give the autopilot balloon a blowjob
Yep.
in order for it to get blown back
Yeah.
up and fly.
And they're both
Yeah.
smoking afterwards.
It's so good. It's such a
Have
good
you guys ever
movie.
seen It's a Mad World?
How many
I've
minutes
heard
is
of
that?
it.
It's a mad world. Okay, so I think it's actually it's a mad
I
world.
think you're
it's
Max. No, I have
Anyway.
not seen Mad Max Fury Road.
no,
Mad,
not that one.
mad.
So mad
Nope.
world, or however many
Have
mads
Holly
it is.
Jolly Christmas.
That one, it's
Mad No 08?
it's on par with Airplane, I think, with just like stupid stuff. The Three Stooges actually show up at one point as firemen, I think.
You
But,
show me the
um,
Stooges.
But basically, like a bunch of cars find a car crash, and the guy who's dying from the car crash is like, "There's a bunch of money. There's $10,000. It's under a big W." And they're like, "Under a big W? What does that mean?" And they're trying to figure it out. And then it's a wild goose chase. All these people. It's the original Rat Race. If you've ever seen Rat Race, it's the movie
Mhm.
Rat Race was based on. So they're all running around trying to find the money. Oh, also, with that guy who was dying from the car crash, when he finally dies, his leg twitches and he kicks a bucket. And the guy standing over him goes, "He kicked the bucket." It's so
He's just so
stupid.
proud of the fact that the guy kicked the goddamn bucket.
It's
That's good.
so stupid. But it's great. But yeah, that's another good movie that you should see. But we should be wrapping it up.
Yeah. Wrap it before you tap it, kids. Practice safe sex.
Full
You know
body
what that
condoms.
last conversation reminded me of with Airplane?
What?
We still need to get together and watch Borat at some point.
We need
Yeah.
to watch
We
a
need to do
funny
that.
movie. We need to watch Borat, The Godfather, the Shrek movie, and one of the
Spider-Man.
Shrek
Guys, we'll do this all in the movie
Oh,
theaters. We'll
Spider-Man:
hijack.
Force Awakens. You're right.
Can
Yeah.
we rent out a movie theater?
I'd
Pretty
love
sure you can.
The one in our area probably because it's so
They have
dingy.
a
No
lot
one
of
goes to
movies.
it.
Yeah. All right. Is that it? Are we done?
Lucas, you
SpongeBob
got
is
any
the
copy
best.
pasta for us
He
tonight?
is the bomb. He almost exploded in 2 pieces from the pot. Every time Squidward says something really rude, SpongeBob really likes it.
Hey,
Yeah, but SpongeBob
sexy
style.
fish.
SpongeBob. But SpongeBob style. Hey, sexy fish. But SpongeBob style. SpongeBob is the boss. He is better than Patrick. Patrick's retarded, even though he's still awesome. SpongeBob's awesome. He does karate and then karate chops Sandy in half. You better know that SpongeBob is the awesomest. Yeah. So we leave you with one question: would you toast your SpongeBob or eat it too? Good night, ladies and
Would you
Broadway.
cheese with
Good night. Good night. Turn off the camera. I don't want to look at
I'm
him
holding
right
my
now.
face. Oh my god. I forgot to mention that during the podcast.
No.